Alright, so I'm a little sick today, so I'm all stuffly, but this is kind of update on the progress. So I'll show the other side first. Alright, so you can see how the cab there kind of curves that way, that way, and then you got these big long vertical things, but we ended up getting those pretty straight. They were kind of canted back at an angle like that, so we got some ropes. It was crazy, but yeah, a lot of this stuff is getting welded together. You can see how it's getting cleaned up there. Now this will get grinded down and bondoed and sanded and painted. It'll look good when it's done, but you can see the whole way up here it's just welded all the way to the cab. Some of these welds turned out really ugly, just the paint, that I was too lazy to take them off, but they got good penetration, so they're working. You can see here, like, these aren't connected just yet, so that's kind of why I'm showing this part, because like this is a weird angle, you know, to fill in with wood or metal, and those are my two main ingredients in this whole project. But so you can see kind of, oh, it's kind of dark, but in better conditions, you know, welds can turn out pretty too. So yeah, there's those, all these welds are done too, by the way. So this whole truck bed part is all one piece. It's all welded all the way. So now what I'm doing is finally finishing up this adhesion to the cab. Can't really see very well because there's a big shadow there, but that's all welded together there, unlike on the other side. And here you can see my little custom fabrication. So these welds right here are from the original cab, and then this stuff right here is my, you know, fabrication that I use from the scrap metal from cutting the roof off. And you can see here how it looks just horrendous, and but I got a lot of cleaning up to do, but I just want to show this modification that had to get done to make it. And so what this is doing is this plane right here, it's kind of hot, this plane right here, see, with this bar, see, so that's all going to be one straight line all the way down the truck. See, it doesn't give overhang to this plane, so this will all be one plane across the whole thing instead of having this weird angled in bit right there. And still got to weld and bondo a lot up, but it's very strong, probably stronger than it was before with all the wire I'm putting in through this. And so there's that one again over there, which is gonna have this, and then this one right here. Just to get a view on the inside. So here's more just ugly welds grinded down. I got a little piece joining the cab and the bed here. There's scrap and everything in between. Just to get a view from in here, so you can see how it all connects. And then and then this is going to get welded right there too. And then it's all welded on the inside here too. So lots of metal going into this, lots of wire, lots of welding. It's definitely very strong. The truck doesn't move right now actually because I got it on some cool supports. I'll show you here in a second, but you can see I got to fill up that hole. All this is going to be closed up. That's what I'm getting at here. See, there, it's all open and gross. That hole's going to get covered up, but you can see how there it's all filled up, and it will be more so. Everything's moving along pretty slowly, but it's moving along. And here's my Gandalf staff that I had to make. What was happening is, from the heat of the metal when we were welding all of this stuff, these big bars here and that vertical, just for whatever reason, started pushing this guy down. So what happened, I opened the doors and it was hitting this metal right here. So I had to make my Gandalf staff, and then homie Halsey came, brought the engine hoist, and we got that on this side. So what's happening is we got two up forces on either end, so when we're welding, the metal is bending up instead of sagging down. And that's why I'm trying to get all this welding done as soon as possible, because I hate having these things just sitting here looking ugly and half done. And yep, so still just a work in progress. Anyone watching, I can imagine how hideous and boring this might be, but just feel like this is a project worth documenting as I go along. So keep watching, it'll come along. Thanks everyone, time to get back to work.